What's good, guys? Prince Sports here. So, there's reports coming out that Kevin Durant reportedly has not spoken to the front office of the Brooklyn Nets since them getting swept from the playoffs by the Boston Celtics. Now, there's two ways to look at this, okay? He may be sending a message to the Brooklyn Nets front office that he want out because, remember, he's good friends with Kyrie Irving. And if Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets can't get along, and they may not want to give Kyrie Irving that max contract, which is understandable because they don't know what to expect from Kyrie Irving. They don't know if he's going to be there or not. They don't know anything about this dude, because he's always wishy-washy. He's like rolling dice. You just don't know what Kyrie Irving you're going to get day by day. So with that being said, man, Kevin Durant's like, hey, I don't want to be stuck on this team by myself, Technically, he wouldn't be by himself. He would have that role player that is Ben Simmons, and a solid cast. But you get the point. He don't want that type of smoke. He want to be playing next to another all-star, another solidified top player. Okay, that's just how Kevin Durant gets down. So with that being said, the Brooklyn Nets, if they drop the ball on this and they lose not only Kyrie Irving, but they lose Kevin Durant too, they're going to be one of the worst franchises in NBA history to lose two premier all-stars, okay? Not just one, but two. Now, I don't see this happening no way, any shape or form. There's no way that the Brooklyn Nets will drop the ball and lose both of these dudes, okay? One, maybe. But there's a rumor going around, you can't have one without the other. So if that's the case, that means if you lose Kyrie, you lose Kevin Durant. If you lose Kevin Durant, you lose Kyrie. There's no in between with this. You got to take both, And here's the funny part about it. They still may end up on separate teams because if Kevin Durant is gone, all right, like I said, there's no way Kyrie's staying there. And if both of them are gone, there's no way they're going to be probably on the same team again. Okay? So their dreams of playing with each other, or goals of wanting to be best friends and playing with each other, is only on the Brooklyn Nets. Because if you break this team up, they ain't going to the same place. Okay? There's a good chance that they ain't going to the same place because Kevin Durant's still under contract. He could get traded anywhere. So Kyrie's the only guy that is coming up on a big payday that you're going to have to pay him. Right? So, what are we doing here? Are you going to really lose both of your guys? And the Brooklyn Nets got to come to some type of agreement. But Kevin Durant is in no shape or form to dictate anything. You're still under contract. And if he forces his way out of the Brooklyn Nets, he don't talk to the front office. He don't show up for practice. He do a complete Ben Simmons part 2, and Ben Simmons is on his team. That goes to show you that star players have too much power. Now we live in an era where star players could force their way out of a contract, force their way out of a team. It makes no sense to sign contracts at this point. It makes no sense to even pay players. So during the next bargaining, collective bargaining, the owner should say, hey, if these guys got the power to force their way out, we got the power to not pay these guys. You want to play games? Then we dig in your pocket. You don't want to play for this team? You just woke up this morning and have a change of heart? Well, I woke up this morning to have a change of heart and decided not to pay you your money. And see how quick these guys would be staying on their same team then. Because I believe everything should be a little balanced out. Everything got to serve its purpose. Just like role players got to serve their purpose, a superstar got to serve their purpose. There's no way in hell Kevin Durant should be allowed to force his way off the Brooklyn Nets just because he's in his feelings because Kyrie Irving is having a problem with the franchise. Listen, dummy, if they trade Kyrie Irving, they should get some value back from Kevin Durant, so you still should have a good, solid team. You have Ben Simmons by your side, who could still emerge to being an all-star. And then you could trade Kyrie Irving for a borderline all-star or several borderline all-stars. That should be enough, more than enough to help you win, right? Because the team said they're going to move forward with you. The team said they're going to move forward with carrying your name and your legacy imprinted on the Brooklyn Nets franchise. That's all I got to say about that, man. I'm out. Peace.